Hey guys, Barcode Pairs coming at you again with another deck profile. As you can see, this deck profile is about frogs, but not any normal frogs, slushy frogs. Slushy was a new card that came out in the Abyss Rising packs. Sorry if you're getting... Oh god, excuse me. Sorry if you're getting some sound, I'm moving my laptop so I'm in a comfortable position. But anyway, Slushy came out in the new Abyss Rising booster pack. It doesn't seem like much, but late game, this Kai is so stupid, especially with frogs. But without further ado, I'll get on with the deck profile, and then I'll explain the deck. Alright, so obviously you've got your free standard swap frog. This guy is just stupid in the deck, and he's so broke. You discard one water-type monster to special summon him. Then you send a level 2 or lower water-type monster from your deck to the grave. And then you can return him to the hand. Now, you can do this effect as many times as you want, the return into the hand one, because when he specials on the field, that effect resets. But you don't get more additional normal summons from frogs. I saw someone try to do that, and I just said to him, that's not how it works, because the effect would reset. But then we're going into our fuel. We have free poison draw frog. This guy, I barely summon him, and when I do, I usually just use him for a creature swap or enemy controller, things like that. We now have Dupe Frog. I love this guy over Sangan. I don't usually run Sangan in frog formats, but this format I feel is necessary. And then finally we have the free Ronin Toadin. This guy is amazing, and the thing that's really stupid about these guys is they look so puny, but look at their defense. They got 2,000 defense. Alright, guy summons Thunder King Rai? Nah. But we've also got Treeborn Frog. I question why I run the Treeborn Frog, only because I barely get the opportunity to summon him, because I do run field spells, but, it works. Dark Dust Spirit, it's just Lightning Vortex over and over again, and it's a nice little tech, just that time when your opponent bombs your field, and your Treeborn Frog is still in your grave, you special summon him, blow up everything else, and just have fun. Alright, now we've got the free Slushy. I don't usually use him a lot because he's pure late game, and it's fun, late game. But then we've got the 2 Sea Lancer. Sea Lancer, I have never loved in frogs, apart from this deck. I don't usually like Sea Lancer in frogs because, weirdly enough, as much as he is a core card in frogs, he becomes a dead draw for me all the time, and I have no idea why. It's always me. Everyone else I know who runs frogs is like, oh yeah, I love Sea Lancer. I don't, because he always comes at the wrong time. But, Sea Lancer in this deck, the consistency is stupid. But, we got 2 tour guides. My voice just kind of broke then, excuse me. I'm obviously not gone through puberty yet. 2 tour guides. I've always liked playing tour guides, especially in this deck. Some people question why you run tour guides, but tour guides give you some plays which work, and you can stall with Zen mains and stuff like that. Now we have the 1 Sangan. Sangan searches for everything apart from free cards in the deck. So I don't see why people wouldn't run Sangan, only because it means I can just get Sea Lancer to my hand easy. And then finally we got Poseidra, the Atlantean Dragon. This guy is awesome. If you can summon into him, he's pretty cool. Free tributes to special summon him with level 3 or lower water-type monsters. And when he is summoned, you bounce all spells and trap cards to the opponent's hand. And if you bounce 3 or more to your opponent's hand, they take 300. Their monsters lose 300 attack. So it's a very nice effect. Now we go into our staple lineup: Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Monster Reborn. Now we've got the field spells. Lemuria, the Forgotten City. This guy, I was about to say guy. This card is so stupid. If you draw into this early game and you have Swap Frog with just loads of targets, you're going to be exceeding for the whole game. I've had duels where it's just first turn going to Crimson Armor Ninja, just end, save up the next frogs, and stuff like that. And also it gives your water types a bonus 200 attack, so it's still cool. I mean, you don't even need to go to Gachi Gachi, you may as well have them as 2,500. I mean, it still works, but we've got the 2 Salvage. Salvage is because of your frogs. A lot of people use it for Sea Lancer. I can see why. Sea Lancer, yeah, you just bring it back to your hand. But to be honest, even then, you know, I don't usually try to go for Sea Lancer. I try to keep to the exceeding part. But yeah, it brings back your frogs. So you discard 2 frogs, mill 2 more, bring 2 back, discard 2 more, mill 2 more. So you got like 8 cards in your grave. So it's awesome. We also have Book of Moon. This is an awesome card. It's just, you know, we don't run any traps. We don't need to run traps, so we just like to make up for it. Free MST. We fall for back row many times, or at least I do sometimes. So we got to get rid of that. We don't really have much negation here, so we got to get rid of the back row. Enemy controller, just for early game Treeborn frog plays. Like, especially with Treeborn out, chain enemy controller to it, you still have your Treeborn and you have your opponent's monster, so it works. And finally, 2 terraforming. You want that field spell to your hand as quickly as possible because it has so many broken plays. Okay, I'm going to explain the side that I've got. I've only got 6 cards in here, but this is the staple side that I have for frogs. Alright, we've got free Chaos Hunter. Chaos Hunter because it's got a nice effect. As soon as your opponent special summons, you discard 1 card, the special summon is card from your hand. Your opponent cannot remove cards from play. So, self-explanatory, guys. Frogs need to be in the grave so that, you know, we can use our Ronins. With this out on the field, your opponent cannot macro. And also, if you're going in a mirror match, just side 3 of these in and just call it game. I mean, the amount of times that your opponent will special summon because of Swap Frog, like you're going to care. Okay, I special summon Chaos Hunter, your Ronins are dead. I mean, yeah, they can Book a Moon it, but say you have another in hand. But that's just, you know, that's pure situational if you had 2 in your hand. If I had 2 Chaos Hunters in my hand, I'd think to myself, oh no, this is going to be a kind of annoying game. But still. We've also got 2 Jinzos. Now, Jinzo is a card that I don't really go into him, but it's just Chain Burn. You know, I don't like messing around with back row or traps in this deck because I don't think it works. And Chain Burn is annoying. I think everyone knows that Chain Burn is annoying, so you gotta have it. We've also got Return from a Different Dimension. Now, this is just in case I don't exactly draw into these guys, and plus late game this can be very good, especially if you've got that out. I mean, you gotta think, you keep discarding stuff just to special him. I mean, you can't use the secondary effect, because you have to send it to the grave, and if macro's out, you can't do that. But either way, you're discarding, and, you know, they're all going to be banished. So, at the end of it, you just set, and, you know, then next turn, play that, activate that, exceed. So it works. But now I'm going to go into the extra deck. Okay, we've got 2 Leviathan Dragons. Now, Leviathan Dragon isn't the favourite exceed, but in this deck it works. It really works, and it's awesome. Because with this out on the field, he gets a 200 bonus, and I always get him up to 3,200. As much as people say, oh, well, you can't attack directly, it doesn't matter. You got to think to yourself, you know, your frogs are not powerful. You have nothing incredibly powerful in this deck apart from the exceeds. So you need beat. And this gives you the beat. I mean, yeah, you can't attack directly, but who cares? You know, you've got a massive monster out in the field. 2 Leviair. Nearly said Leviathan. Don't know why I did that. But 2 Leviair. Just to special summon your frogs. I mean, if you banish your Swap Frog, special it back, you get Swap Frog's effect. You know, stupid plays like that. Free Gachi Gachi. I will always say that Gachi Gachi is a core card in this deck. It is a staple XYZ that you need in this deck. We now have an Adrius, Keeper of excuse me, I can't talk. An Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon. Then we have Terrath, Keeper of Genesis. And now we have Crimson, Shadow Armor Ninja. And then, wind up Arsenal, Zenmail. These are just your core level 5, rank 5s even. If anyone runs rank 5s in their extra deck, they will always have these. And if you can run rank 5s, you should always run these. I got a new one, number 53, Heart Earth. I've always wondered how I could use him. I think he's just situational, and sometimes when you summon him, your opponent's just kind of like, huh? And I don't even know why. I've never summoned him before, but he's just there to look pretty. I mean, look at him. He's cool. And now for the rank 6s, we have a Constella Patruminda. I can't pronounce the second one, so if anyone else can, you know what it is. Ptolemy's Messiah 7. There you go. That works. We're just going to go Messiah 7. And then finally, Photon Strike Bouncer. Now, I could make this deck in real life, but the only cards I'm actually missing are the last 4. because I don't have Photon Strike Bouncer. I've never owned one, and it's sad. I have to wait for the reprint. I'm gonna hate the reprint, but still I'll have one. I'm not bothered about this. I'd probably not run this, even if yeah, I wouldn't run this anyway. But Constilla, yeah, Messiah 7, yep. Messiah 7 is awesome. Alright, you can recycle, or you can just bounce. He's Bryanek, and he's so much better. But anyway, this is my deck profile. As I said to you guys before, I don't really show side decks because they always change. I mention this a lot. If anyone has any advice or constructive criticism, or if anyone actually wants to know like what would be a good tech, just like leave a comment and I'll get back to you on it. But I'm Barcode Pez, I'm signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. I will be making more videos on this, and I will be doing more dueling videos. I'm so glad that I got the software, and I'm very happy, because now I can just do more content, and it gives me something to do in my spare time when I'm not doing other things. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Barcode Pez, I'm signing off. Goodbye.